What up? Grandpa MC coming at you with another video. Like, subscribe, share, comment, man. What is going on? You know, now I'm convinced more than ever. And before I say that, let me state for the record, I do not play fantasy football, basketball, none of that. I don't have any of that extra stuff. I don't do none of that. I just watch the game. I don't bet nothing. So with that being said, it seems like the NBA now is turning into fantasy NBA 2K. NBA 2K, man. Maybe that's on purpose, but yeah, man. Mike Malone got fired with 3 games left to go in the season, and the team is in the 4th or 5th spot for the playoffs. So it ain't like they in the doldrums. It ain't like they underachieving. So what's really going on? I think Mike Malone, one of the top coaches, not the, but one of the top coaches in the league. I don't know if he's going to get another job, because the way it's going, it seems like now the league or these teams or whatever, they're just hiring these young guys just so they won't have to deal with old school thought processes and stuff. And Mike Malone, even though he's relatively a young guy, he's pretty much, he's old school. That's Brendan Malone's son. He came up through the NBA probably all his life. So he knew what he was doing. He was a competent coach. They won a championship under him. He would tell them exactly what's going on. He would say when somebody wasn't playing good, or somebody was underachieving or something like that. But I watched the video. Might have been on Instagram, but Mike Malone, this was like a month ago, he was talking about the team and guys not watching tape voluntarily. That's if I understood that correctly. And they basically just rolling the ball out there and then playing. And that is very believable, because the Nuggets, they should be way better than what they are, man. They have the number 1 offensive weapon in the league. The number 1 offensive weapon as far as assists, getting his shot off whenever he wants to, etc., etc. It's the Joker. So how a team that has the Joker, Michael Porter Jr., Aaron Gordon, Russell Westbrook, even though, and I will get to that, because I think maybe Westbrook might have something to do with it, but I get back. So they have some talent, and the little young guys that they got, they okay, they serviceable. They can hold down the fort when they come in the game. So where is this coming from? Now, it's very believable that Joker might have something to do with it, because he is their top player. And I believe if he would have said yay or nay, they would go with it. He might have said nay. It's not confirmed. I hadn't heard anything. I will say this, though. Joker been in the league some years. Maybe 5 to 6. His body, even though he slimmed down from when he first came in the league, he doesn't have any muscle definition. And I ain't saying he's supposed to be Andre Drago. I'm saying not Andre Drago. Is it Andre Drago? or like I ain't expecting him to be on a Schwarzenegger out there. But I mean, like, he can't do no kind of weights to build his upper half up. He got droopy shoulders. And I ain't talking about the man. I'm just looking as a basketball observer. He got small shoulders and no definition in his arms. And it was reported that he was pretty much spent after the 61-point triple-double. So if Michael Malone is a mild taskmaster, because I don't think they done got rid of a couple guys in Denver for that. Like they done got rid of a couple guys for being a taskmaster. But the way I see Mike Malone, I think he comes off very. It looks like you can talk to him. It looks like you can, you can have a conversation with him. He'll understand your side of it and stuff like that, and he'll really give it some consideration. So I mean, I don't know. He might be a tyrant. I don't know. I doubt it. But to me, it kind of puts a cloud over Joker a little bit. We'll see how this plays off in the playoffs. If they get swept or something to that effect, if it's a gentleman's sweep, it was something. It's something to that. Now let me get back to Russell Westbrook. Russell Westbrook missed 2 crucial layups in 2 straight games. Now I believe Mike Malone is like I've said a few times in this video, Mike Malone is kind of like an old school guy. So it might have been coming from up top to sit Westbrook down. We're gonna see how his minutes go after this plays out. But they might have been telling Malone to sit Westbrook down, and Malone was like, "Nah, this guy is playing his heart out." Now that's just pure speculation on that, but this is crazy. Like, it's never happened before. It'd be different if it was like midpoint of the season. That's usually when coaches get fired around All-Star break. So like around about game 40, it's been enough assessment. If you got a coach that ain't getting the job done, most of the times it's around All-Star break or maybe earlier, i.e., for example, Mike Brown, he ain't get a long time to run. Kobe said, I ain't got time to waste. I don't think it was just Kobe, but it probably was. But we will see. This is very interesting. Tyler Jenkins got fired last week, and they had 10 games to go, less than that maybe. Now it's 3 games to go and they firing Mike Malone. We're gonna see, because Joker better come with it. And Jamal Murray, that's another point to the softness of this team. I remember a couple of years ago, Mike Malone was calling them soft. So I mean, like, it's not like it hasn't been said before, but Jamal Murray has missed a lot of games in his career. And I think that comes down to training, how he's training his body. I don't think he's overtraining. But they might be one of the more out of shape. Nah, I don't know about that, because they in that high elevation. So who knows? I don't know. But it's weird that he's missing a bunch of games every year. I mean, you can almost mark it on the calendar. It might vary from the time, but he misses a lot of games. So we'll see how this goes. So that's just my thoughts on the recent firing of Mike Malone. Keep your head up. Keep your head up, Mike. Next year you might get you another job. Who knows? Grandpa out.